Welcome back, brother. This content is for those genuinely interested in men's rights. It covers complex, controversial topics that may not suit a general audience. If you're not part of the men's rights community, this video isn't for you, so feel free to tune out now. I'm Conrad Riker, a writer and advocate for fairness, dignity, and respect for men. This movement isn't about division, but addressing systemic injustices in divorce, family law, and societal expectations. Inspired by hardworking men unfairly stripped of their rights, I write for balance and justice. Together, we can change the narrative. Please like and subscribe if you appreciate this video, as it will help get the word out to those who need it. Thank you. Please relax and enjoy. This is an excerpt from Sleep Like a Champion, Napping for Men Who Lead. Sleep Like a Champion, Napping for Men Who Lead is an ebook available in all good stores. You're tired. Not just the kind of tired that a cup of coffee can fix, but the deep, soul-crushing exhaustion that comes from grinding through life without a break. You've been told to push harder, work longer, and sacrifice more. But what if I told you that the key to dominating your day isn't working harder, it's resting smarter? This book is for men who are done with the lie that exhaustion is a badge of honor. It's for men who want to lead, perform, and thrive without burning out. If you're ready to stop feeling like a zombie and start feeling like a champion, keep reading. If you're not, put this book down now and go back to whatever it is you'd rather be doing. This isn't for you. I used to be like you. I bought into the myth that real men don't rest. I thought naps were for the weak, the lazy, the unambitious. I wore my fatigue like a medal, writing about how little sleep I got, as if it made me tougher. But here's the truth, it didn't. It made me slower, weaker, and less effective. My relationships suffered. My work suffered. My health suffered. I was running on fumes, and it showed. Then I discovered the power of napping, not as a sign of weakness, but as a tool for strength. I started taking control of my downtime, and everything changed. My energy skyrocketed. My focus sharpened. My productivity went through the roof. I became a better leader, a better partner, and a better man. And I want the same for you. This book isn't about coddling or caving to the softness of modern culture. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about using science-backed strategies to optimize your performance, recover faster, and lead with confidence. It's about challenging the toxic narrative that men must always be on, and proving that rest is a radical act of strength. If you're a man who values results, who wants to be at the top of your game, and who's ready to defy the grind, this book is your blueprint. If you're not, that's fine. But don't waste your time here. This is for men who are serious about winning in work, in life, and in leadership. Are you ready to sleep like a champion? Let's get started. With the introduction completed, we are jumping to an extract from the book. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. This verse isn't just poetic, it's a command. Rest isn't optional for men who lead, it's a divine mandate. I once met a man who hit rock bottom after years of grinding in the corporate world, burned out, spiritually empty, and emotionally numb. He took a week-long retreat in the mountains. No phones, no emails, just silence and solitude. By the end of it, he described feeling reborn. He wasn't exaggerating. Studies show that rest doesn't just recharge your body, it recalibrates your soul. A 2019 study published in Psychological Science found that periods of rest significantly enhance spiritual well-being, with participants reporting deeper feelings of connection to something greater than themselves. This isn't just about naps, it's about tapping into a higher purpose. Let's talk about Paul the Apostle. Here's a guy who traveled thousands of miles, planted churches, and faced persecution. Yet he still made time for rest. In Acts 9, after his dramatic conversion on the road to Damascus, Paul didn't immediately jump into ministry. He spent 3 days fasting and praying in solitude. 3 days. That's not laziness, it's strategic. Paul understood that rest wasn't a sign of weakness, but a tool for spiritual fortification. Men today could learn a thing or two from him. Instead of glorifying burnout as a badge of honor, we should see rest as a form of worship. When you rest, you're not just recharging your batteries, you're aligning yourself with a higher power. Consider the Sufi mystics. These guys didn't just nap, they turned rest into an art form. Sufi practices often involve periods of deep rest and meditation to achieve fana, a state of spiritual annihilation where the self dissolves into the divine. It's not about escaping reality, it's about transcending it. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that Sufi meditation practices, which include restful states, significantly reduce stress and increase feelings of spiritual connectedness. The takeaway? Rest isn't just physical downtime, it's a gateway to spiritual elevation. Early Christian hermits took this to the extreme. These men retreated into the desert, not to escape the world, but to confront it on a deeper level. They believed that solitude and rest were essential for spiritual warfare. One of the most famous, Saint Anthony of the Desert, spent years in isolation, battling demons, both literal and metaphorical. His secret weapon? Rest. He understood that true strength comes from stillness. Modern men don't need to flee to the desert, but we can adopt the same principle. Carve out time for silence. Turn off the noise. Let your soul breathe. Buddhist monks have this down to a science. Their do-it-yourself routines include periods of rest and meditation, not as an afterthought, but as a core practice. A 2018 study in mindfulness found that monks who practiced regular rest and meditation had significantly lower cortisol levels and higher levels of spiritual well-being. The lesson here is simple. Rest isn't just about recovery. It's about transformation. When you rest, you're not just preserving your energy, you're preparing for battle. Hindu yogis take it a step further. They use rest to achieve samadhi, a state of pure consciousness where the mind merges with the divine. This isn't some new age fluff. It's a centuries-old practice backed by modern science. A 2021 study in Journal of Religion and Health found that yogic rest practices significantly improve mental clarity and spiritual awareness. The key takeaway? Rest isn't passive, it's active. It's a discipline, a form of spiritual training. So how do you apply this? Start small. Set aside 10 minutes a day for quiet reflection. No phones, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. Over time, increase it to 20, then 30 minutes. Treat it like a workout for your soul. The goal isn't to escape reality, but to engage with it on a deeper level. Rest isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. It's how you stay sharp, stay strong, and stay connected to what really matters. Remember, even God rested on the seventh day. If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your interest in Sleep Like a Champion, napping for men who read, available in all good bookstores. Please like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.